Hey guys, it is your Steinslug007 and welcome to my episode number 2 from Beat My Hotlap, today in Russia. Before we jump into the video, if you would like to go to my Hotlap straight away and my setup, I'll be putting everything in the comments. Just have a look in the comments down below. Always, if you do enjoy the video as well, a like or subscription is always appreciated. Only subscribe if you do enjoy the content I'm doing. I'm just getting started with YouTube, so every single help is much appreciated. But we are going to start off in Russia at the time of 1:31.619, and Russia has always been a track I really enjoy racing because they're good overtaking opportunities and it's a very nice and fast track. So I've just loaded my setup and I'm showing you here as well that I'm using traction control off and also the gearbox, which I'm not used to, so I'm still learning. I'm trying to learn as much as I can so that I can improve. It is very frustrating, as I'm trying to show you here in this video as well, but well, like that. But you will see as well, probably in the future as well, me racing without the traction control, just to be a little bit more speedy, a bit faster than the other guys without. However, we are going to jump into our section right now. Russia. What comes up to your mind first if you think about Russia? I would say most of the people would say now vodka, and I have to agree that yes, I would think it the same way, but I will never forget the fast left turn in Russia at Formula 1. So when I'm thinking about Russia, I'm always thinking of the signature fast left turn, not this slow left turn, because this one is a pain in the back. I think you all know what I mean. But as you can see, traction control is so frustrating. So coming back to Formula 1 and my gaming, my play style, I've just turned off traction control. Well, I've turned it back to medium, which I'm used to, and we were actually getting faster and faster because now I'm on my used settings, and we are going to jump ahead to the end of this lap because this one is, as you can see, we have sector 1 and sector 2 already green, meaning that if we don't mess up the third sector, we are going to be a bit faster than before. However, the lap is invalidated anyway, which you can see in the map. But we made the 31.479. Keep this in mind because we're going to jump into our official faster lap than lap before, and it's going to be close. I'm just going to talk you through. Here we go, over the finish line, all the way straight. Turn 1 is the right turn. It's not really a challenge, but we keep going for it, braking very early, trying to accelerate early, trying to kiss every single curb so we can gain more time, staying on the left hand side all the way, ignoring the racing line, stay on the left hand side again and accelerating early and try not to touch the curb on the left hand side. And now I want you to focus on the delta, because we do lose a lot of time and we do go off the track. The reason why this time has not been reset is because we lost a lot of time in the time trial. Just to let you know, guys. However, keep going for it, pushing all the way to the right hand side, going to the lefty again, trying to kiss the curb a little bit and go on the curb on the left hand side, because this one is a very fast straight in a turn. But focusing on the next turns, we didn't kiss the curbs at all, trying to make everything very safe. But we did make the second sector purple, meaning that's actually our fastest lap time. And we lost a lot of time in the last sector, meaning we have to train a bit more in the third sector. You can see that I only improved by 1/10, but it's a 31.492. So it's not too bad, and I made the position 2000 on the leaderboard, so I'm quite happy with it, but it's not impossible. And here in the back you can see some more clips from me trying to go back to the traction control off, because you can gain a lot of time. But yeah, it is very, very frustrating, as you guys can see and as I can tell you. But that doesn't matter at all, because if you want to improve, you have to go through a lot of practice. And Russia has so many tricky corners. You have to approach every single corner different. There's so many high corners. You can lose your car here again in a different corner, where normally you would never lose the car on traction control or medium. But just to show you guys that if you want to improve and you want to learn traction control, it will take you a long time. And I was actually thinking of ending the section, but I changed the traction control back to medium, my usual settings, my preferred settings, and you can see here straight away having good improvement of 3/10 already on lap 10. And yeah, jumping over the line, we have a 31.151 and improved by 3/10 just because of our preferred settings. It is very important. Very important. But it is time now to work on our setup. So what can we change? And I've noticed the tires, they're a little bit too high. I like the difference, having the tires on the left hand side a bit stronger or fuller, firmer than the one on the right hand side. But also never change two things. If you wanna, I changed here the rear suspension, but I put it back because you want to get used to something and you want to find out how it feels. Meaning, in this case, I want to find out how it feels if I change the tires. And if I change the tires plus the setting for the suspension, which I will do afterwards, that will just confuse you. Probably, or very likely, well at least it does for me, so I prefer to change one part and then get used to it and then change another part. I just want to remind you guys, my big goal is always to be 1.6 seconds off the top 100, and now we did our first time in the 30s, a 1:39.67 on place 1038. Let's double check how much slower we are from the top 100. Only 1.054 seconds. That is an amazing time. That's an amazing achievement. And I was so happy I had to save the car setup straight away. If you do any changes and it feels much better, guys, change it a lot, the setup, because there's not a perfect setup, as I just showed you guys, but it will improve your confidence on the track. All the changes you do, save it for later. As you can see here, I made another consistent 31.197, but now it is time to show you my hot lap in Russia. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn on the music, shall we? We are getting ready for the fastest lap I did in Russia. Here on lap 17. That means that I have at least driven this lap 17 full times. Going all the way to the left hand side on turn number 2, braking early acceleration, going over the two curbs, right and left, staying in left hand side, ignoring the racing line because it's not important, it's your line, your preferred line. And then I'm braking again, trying to get the curb here, early acceleration, and just touch the curb on the left hand side, staying on the left hand side here, braking a little bit earlier, kissing the curb and accelerating early. Don't lose the car on the curb on the left hand side. Here you want to do is swing, a very nice swing over the curb on the right hand side, and here the same one again, just on the other side, an acceleration all the way go to the right hand side to have more high speed. Here again, kissing the curb a lot more, and also on the exit you want to focus a lot on the exit here because it's a long straight, trying to go a little bit different than the fastest racing line, trying out new things, going to the left hand side, brake early, trying to release the throttle, release the brakes slowly, my bad, sorry, and going here, slow acceleration on the throttle, braking early, don't push the throttle too hard at the beginning, staying in the second gear to get some more extra rotation, and braking early, going down to the third gear, get more extra rotation, and doing the same here again, and moving over the line. We do a 39.30, and we are on position 980, the very first time we made it in Formula 1 2020 under the top 1000. And that was something I was really looking forward to share with you guys. But let's have a look at our difference to the top 100, and it is only 1.017 seconds. That is nothing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I want to show you my setup right now, right here on the screen. If you do enjoy this video, leave a like there. Let me know about the next track you would like me to do. And until then, over and out.